In this video, you'll uncover the hidden power of salt, an element so common that it's in your kitchen, yet it holds profound spiritual secrets. For centuries, this mineral has been used to purify, protect, and transform energies. Today, you'll learn how to use it mindfully to create harmony and safeguard your well-being. Get ready to discover the incredible potential of this ancient tool and see how it can impact your life in ways you never imagined. Have you ever wondered if one of the most powerful tools for protecting your energy and transforming your life could be sitting right in your kitchen? It's true. Something as simple as salt, a mineral we use daily without a second thought, holds ancient secrets that have captivated entire cultures for centuries. This everyday mineral, beyond its practical uses, hides a spiritual potential that few people know about, but might just hold the key to purifying, shielding, and even restoring energy in the spaces around you. And the best part, it's right within reach. How could something so ordinary possess the power to ward off negative influences and energize our surroundings? And what difference could it make in your life to learn how to use it intentionally at just the right time? Imagine the transformation you could create in your home or even in your own energy field by understanding the ancient power hidden in this humble mineral. Make sure to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss out on what's coming up. Today, we're delving into the mystery of salt to uncover how this simple crystal has earned its place in spiritual practices across the ages. Since ancient times, salt has been a fundamental element, not only in daily life, but as a spiritual symbol woven into countless texts and traditions. This mineral, present on the planet since its very origins, carries within it a unique purity that makes it unlike any other. It's not just a combination of chemical elements. It's a manifestation of creation itself, a reminder of the forces that shaped everything around us. According to ancient writings, when order was established in the universe and the earth was separated from the sea, salt was already there, standing as a symbol of balance and protection. This mineral has the power to preserve not just food, but energies, preventing the corruption of its surroundings. By using it in our lives, we connect with an ancient force that helps us shield our space and our essence from influences that could disrupt our balance. Think of its power to preserve, to maintain purity, and to prevent decay. On a spiritual level, this translates into a protective barrier that allows us to sustain harmony in our lives. In this context, salt becomes much more than a kitchen ingredient. It becomes a reminder of the stability and peace we can achieve when our surroundings are free from negative energy. Would you like to keep exploring topics like this? Then don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Your support is essential for us to continue sharing spiritual insights that connect us with the divine. Salt, far more than just a seasoning, has grown into a powerful symbol of protection and a revered spiritual tool. Throughout various scriptures, it appears as an emblem of strength and stability, representing purity and permanence amidst a constantly shifting world. So, what other secrets can we uncover about this fascinating element? In the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 19, we encounter the covenant of salt, a unique symbol of the enduring connection between God and His people. This covenant, as unbreakable and lasting as the mineral itself, signifies a permanent commitment, a reminder of God's unwavering presence and grace. It wasn't merely a ceremonial agreement, but a constant assurance that divine support would always be there, unchanging and everlasting. Here, salt transcends its physical form and becomes a tangible symbol of the eternal bond between the Creator and the people of Israel. Another remarkable story is found in the second book of Kings, chapter 2, where the prophet Elisha uses salt to purify the poisoned waters of Jericho. The city had been suffering from infertility and the persistent troubles caused by those waters, until Elisha, through the sacred use of salt and his faith in God, transformed a source of despair into one of life and prosperity. In this context, salt becomes a symbol of purification and renewal. It's not the mineral itself that brings change, but the sacred intent channeled through it. This act powerfully illustrates how something as simple as salt can become a conduit for the divine. In the book of Leviticus, salt's importance is also evident in the story of Genesis, when Lot's wife, defying divine instruction, is turned into a pillar of salt. This event serves as a vivid reminder of the consequences of disregarding God's guidance, becoming a lasting testament that every action carries its own price. These stories reveal that salt in the scriptures symbolizes not only preservation and purity, but also commitment, obedience, and judgment, acting as a true bridge between the human and the divine. In esoteric and mystical traditions, salt has long been considered a crystal with special qualities, capable of absorbing and transforming energies, serving as a powerful spiritual shield. Its balanced, symmetrical crystalline structure represents universal order, making it essential for harmonizing spaces and shielding them from outside influences. It's no coincidence that protection rituals often involve drawing a circle of salt to separate the sacred space from mundane influences. When a circle is drawn with salt, it creates a protected area where practitioners can connect with the spiritual realm, free from unwanted energies. Here, the power of salt lies not only in its physical form, but in the deep intention of the person using it, forming an invisible barrier against disruptive forces. Yet in the esoteric realm, salt carries a dual aspect. While it can be used for good, in the wrong hands, it can serve darker purposes. There are practices where salt is used with darker intentions, such as in forming pacts or intensifying rituals involving manipulative energies. Combined with other elements, such as specific herbs or substances, salt can heighten connection to negative forces. However, this misuse often backfires on those who attempt it, as salt represents a sacred principle, and misusing it can bring unpredictable consequences. This duality illustrates that while salt is a protector and purifier, it can also become a symbol of discord when used for harmful intentions. In Kabbalah and other mystical teachings, salt is seen as an emblem of resilience and eternal strength, applied in healing ceremonies and spiritual liberation. In these rituals, salt is used to restore balance in individuals and environments affected by heavy energies, bringing back lost harmony. In ancient traditions like Greek culture, salt was offered to deities as an act of respect and a request for protection and blessing. Over time, this custom has persisted, establishing salt as a symbol of consecration across diverse cultures and religions. If you're enjoying this illuminating content, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more topics like this. Also, be sure to check the link in the description to download my ebook, Divine Essence, Rediscovering the Inner Self and Spiritual Peace. It's designed to help you go even deeper on this journey of self-discovery and spiritual protection. Thus, salt is much more than a physical resource. It's a universal bond that connects the earthly with the sacred, able to purify, preserve, and when needed, transform or even eliminate negative energies. Throughout history, it has played a vital role in spiritual rituals, especially during times of energetic crisis, when neutralizing forces that threaten well-being becomes essential. A common method to harness its protective powers is to sprinkle salt in the corners of a space or along the boundaries of a property, creating a kind of protective shield that blocks unwanted influences from entering. The essence of this act lies not just in the salt itself, but in the faith and intention of the person performing the ritual. It's this deep conviction that activates the spiritual power of the salt, turning a simple physical gesture into a defense against negative forces. Salt is also used to consecrate objects, talismans, and even possessions, cleansing them of any negative energy they may have absorbed over time. Preparing objects with salt is a key practice in ceremonies where these items need to be free from any lingering influences. When these objects come into contact with salt, they undergo a deep purification, as if their energy is renewed and ready to fulfill a sacred purpose. This leads us to a thought-provoking question. Can a simple crystal of salt truly dissipate accumulated negative energies? Ancient traditions suggest that it can, revealing the power of renewal held within each grain of salt. In intense situations of spiritual confrontation, salt is used to weaken spells and break dark influences. In such cases, the salt must be consecrated through prayers or rituals. A significant example of this practice is the salt bath, where a person immerses themselves in water mixed with consecrated salt to purify their energy field and banish any negative influences. During the bath, one visualizes the salt dissolving impurities from the body, leaving a deep sense of cleanliness and renewed protection against future challenges. Although simple in appearance, these rituals are powerful when performed with faith and conviction. If ancient civilizations trusted salt to transform harmful energies into positive ones, why not revive this wisdom in our modern lives? The use of salt for spiritual purposes has transcended borders and cultures, treasured by various peoples throughout centuries. In Japan, salt holds a special place in religious and social rituals, where it's used to purify spaces and ward off unwanted energies. A notable example can be seen in sumo wrestling, where wrestlers scatter salt in the ring before each match. This ritual gesture symbolizes the spiritual cleansing of the fighting area, ensuring that the match takes place in a space free from negative influences. It's believed that salt can harmonize the energies in the environment, creating a balanced space where no external force can interfere. Could such simple practices help us find more harmony and protection in our daily lives? In the Middle East, the exchange of salt during friendship ceremonies and agreements represents a profound spiritual commitment. By sharing salt, people create a bond that transcends life itself, a pact of loyalty and protection that must be honored. In this context, salt becomes far more than a simple gift. It's a solemn promise that endures through generations, reminding those involved of the sacred nature of their commitment. Salt rituals invite us to consider the daily actions we perform and the deeper meanings they may carry, even when we overlook them. In various African communities, the value of salt in ceremonies is essential. For several tribes, salt is regarded as a gift from the deities, possessing the power to bless and protect participants in spiritual rituals, especially those undergoing initiation processes. In some wedding celebrations, newlyweds share salt as a symbol of a lasting alliance, a union as strong and enduring as the mineral itself. Across different parts of the world, including Japan, the Middle East, and Africa, salt serves this purpose of linking the earthly with the spiritual, acting as a bridge between realms and embodying values of purity and protection. Observing these traditional uses raises an important question. Have we lost sight of the role salt can play in our lives today? In various religions, salt is associated with spiritual cleansing and protection. In Christianity, blessed salt appears in ceremonies such as exorcisms, baptisms, and other blessings, regarded as a defense against harmful influences. When blessed, salt is believed to transform into a powerful tool to repel dark energies and shield the soul. In Catholic rituals, it's combined with holy water to create a solution that, when used for blessing, reinforces the idea that salt, united with prayer, becomes a barrier protecting both body and spirit from any evil. In Hinduism, salt also holds an important place in ceremonies for spiritual cleansing. When scattered around temples and homes, it's believed to drive away disruptive entities and attract positive forces. During religious festivals, salt is used to harmonize the space and restore a sense of inner calm among worshippers. These rituals show how salt can help balance the energies of both people and places, fostering an environment ideal for spiritual connection. This symbolic use reminds us that through simple actions, we can strengthen our protection and remain aligned on a spiritual level. In Hebrew traditions, salt appears as a symbol of covenant and purity, reserved for acts of consecration and sacred offerings. In the Talmud, salt is mentioned as a crucial element for purifying objects and places of worship, ensuring they are ready to welcome the divine presence. Additionally, the practice of dipping bread in salt during meals serves as a reminder of the sacred covenant between God and His people, an eternal bond. This gesture reflects the desire to lead a life. During alchemical experiments, salt underwent multiple purifications, symbolizing the evolution of the alchemist on the path to enlightenment. Just as salt is refined until it reaches a crystalline purity, the human soul can also transform and ascend through a continual process of purification and self-discovery. The alchemical view of salt extends beyond its physical appearance. This element represents resilience and longevity, qualities that preserve life and protect against corruption. In this context, salt symbolizes not only the preservation of the body, but also the immortality of the spirit. Its meaning is closely tied to the concept of being the salt of the earth, the vital substance that upholds the balance of creation and ensures its continuity. For alchemists, each process of purifying salt was a metaphor for inner growth, showing that, just as salt is refined and crystallized, we too can elevate our spiritual essence, overcome limitations, and draw closer to the divine. Beyond external purification, salt is essential in the process of internal alchemy, the spiritual transformation that occurs within each person. In various mystical traditions, it is seen as a symbol of wisdom gained through experience and reflection. In this context, salt acts as a purifier of the mind and spirit, allowing seekers to achieve greater clarity and understanding of life's purpose. The act of refining salt mirrors the spiritual journey itself. Just as matter transforms in the alchemical laboratory, the spirit undergoes change through the continual pursuit of truth and self-knowledge. Did you enjoy the video? Let me know in the comments. Do you already know about all these aspects of salt's power? I'd love to hear if any of these practices were new to you. And thank you for staying with me until the end. Your presence here truly means a lot. Don't forget to share this valuable knowledge with others. Perhaps there's someone who needs this kind of spiritual protection. And before you go, check out the video appearing on your screen. It's packed with insights to help you continue on your path and take your spiritual journey to the next level. I'll see you there. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel to dive deeper into spiritual topics like this. Share this knowledge with someone who might benefit from it. And before you leave, don't miss the next video that just popped up on your screen, filled with information to help you advance on your spiritual path. See you there. Thank you for staying with me until now. If this video has inspired you to make changes and tackle your challenges, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. And don't leave yet. Continue this journey of personal growth with the next video I have lined up for you. I'll see you there. If you'd like to dive even deeper into self-knowledge and inner peace, check out my ebook, Divine Essence, Rediscovering the Inner Self and Spiritual Peace. The link is in the description.